and welcome to Dabbling in Journals. Today I thought I would share with you my most compact, lightweight, teeny tiny sketch and journaling kit. Let's start with the journal itself. This is actually a folio, and I got this from Ink Bandits TN on Etsy, and it was a custom order because I wanted something very specific, and the lady was lovely and really helpful and really good at communicating, so it was a really positive experience and I can recommend her if you are wanting something similar. So this is just I wanted a really lightweight small folio that I could just put a pocket sketchbook in. I did have a pocket bit on the front just because I might want to, for example, pop in a pencil. So I did have a pocket put on the front. This leather is beautiful. It kind of has a pull up, it scratches really easily, looks really rustic and quite sturdy though. It's quite sturdy, but very lightweight because it just takes the one little notebook. So I just had a pocket put on the back to slip my notebook into, and this fits a pocket size, a sort of traditional pocket size notebook. So this is a Stillman and Birn sketchbook, but a Moleskine would fit in here, and obviously depending what size you purchase, you might be able to put a Leuchtturm in here, and so on. And so I've only just set this up. So I've put a little picture of a dog on the front, which I got from Redbubble, is it called? Redbubble, I think, where you can buy stickers, and I really like this multicoloured image of a dog, and it looks like my dog, so that's where I bought that sticker, and it's on the front. And then I've just put, this book belongs to, I set it up in August 2020 and haven't touched it because of lockdown. I wasn't going out sketching, so I'm just sort of set my kit up again because we're now allowed to go out, and I'm going to be able to take this with me. All I've done in here so far is I've had to go to see how colour pencils worked on here, and they worked beautifully, and I did a little bit of watercolour sketching to see how that worked. And it's not watercolour paper this, but you can do sort of doodles like this, which is all I'd want to do if I was just out and about and wanted a rest during my walk. So I really love that. So that is the little tiny sketchbook. As I say, it's pocket size, so it's the size of my hand. And I've also got a little superior labour. I think I've shown the pouch before, but this got different contents in it because I've set it up for sort of, this is all I would take. I wouldn't take my superior labour tool roll. So I'll just show you what I've popped in here. It's got a ton of stuff, look at it. Oh dear. Okay, so first of all, I've got my mini palette. This is the really mini one. You can get 12 colours in it. It's really tiny. It's like half the size of a credit card. So if you can imagine that, it is a really teeny tiny palette, but it's got 12 colours in it, which is really cool. And I've filled it up myself. I filled up the little pans and they're now dry, so it's all ready to go. So that's my little palette. And then because there isn't very much mixing space in this little palette, oops, it's only got a tiny little bit, I have just laminated some white card and sort of sellotaped it together, and that gives me more mixing space. As you can see, I've tried it out, and I have a little bit of a cloth for, this one looks like it needs a wash or maybe it's been washed and it's just stained, but a little piece of cloth just for wiping my brush. Now, because this is a mini kit, I just use a water brush, and what I do is I get, that's not it, I get one head. Let me move this out of the way. I get one head, but I keep 2 reservoirs of water with me so that I've got plenty of water should one run out. Although I usually have a water bottle, of course, so you can fill it up with that. And if I am filling it up with a water bottle, I've got a syringe that I can take some water out and put it into these little capped water brushes. And because this one breaks in half with a little cap, it's very compact. So I've got those. I have a little spray bottle to wet my paint. I have one of these mini erasers that I love so much, just a little. I'm sorry about my hands, I've just been using yellow ink and my hands are all yellow. It's a little Mono Zero eraser, so that fits in there nicely. And then I have two, I always keep my pencils even when they get really stubby like this. So I've got a black one and a white one, and I've just got a pencil holder so that I can pop the pencil in and then use it. Okay, so two little stubby pencils, just a black one and a white one, and a holder for them. I have some spare leads for a mechanical pencil, have a teeny tiny ruler. It's got one straight edge, one sort of deckly edge, and some little holes in it which you can use for spacing things. I have a pencil stump in case I want to just sketch in pencil, a couple of clips to hold open my book. So these are just little Tim Holtz clips, little piece of kneaded eraser in a bit of, what do you call this stuff? Vellum, just to keep it clean. And I can also fit in here my little pencil if I want this one, or I can put a mechanical pencil in, or I can put the pencil in the pocket. So that's everything I keep in my little kit. So I've got my tiny sketchbook, this is the very smallest pouch that Superior Labour do. And then I have another thing to show you, which is my Traveller's Factory bag. This is a sort of cub side. I think they call them cub bags. Do they call them cub bags? I think so. So I have this. It's just a little lightweight shoulder bag, and obviously I can fit in my little sketchbook and my little pouch very easily. And if I want to take colour pencils with me, which I don't always, if I do, I've got this little Peg and All pencil case which opens at the top, which is really handy for seeing what colours you have inside. Got some pastel pencils in there at the moment, but this is the right size, as you can see, and will also fit in this bag, she says. Hopefully it fitted earlier. Yeah, it fits in. I can put my book, I can put my little pouch in case I want to do watercolour, and that is absolutely everything I need, all in one beautiful little bag that I can take out with me when I'm walking my dog, and when we stop for a rest I can do a little bit of sketching or journaling, because I could put a journal in my little folio. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I carry. Maybe it's given you some ideas as to how to pack up a mini sketch kit for yourself, or a mini journal kit for yourself. Thank you so much for watching.